Holy Sri Gajanan Swami ki jai. Devotees, let me welcome you to this morning's service. It feels as though we are not here for a long time, Sunday morning service. That's right? For a long time. So it's nice to have everybody joining together again. And I don't know how many services we'll still have again. Next week will be no service, Sunday morning. And I can't think beyond that. We'll see. But blessings to everybody and those of you who have joined us online. Blessings. We begin with our opening prayer as we embark upon our spiritual journey for the morning. Hari Om, Hari Om, Hari Om, Hari Om, Bhagavan हमें दया करो गुरुर ब्रह्मा गुरुर विष्णु गुरुर्देवो महेश्वर गुरुर् साक्षात् परं ब्रह्म तस्मै श्री गुरुवे नमः। ओम सिद्धि बुद्धि प्रदे देवी भुक्ति मुक्ति प्रदायिनी मंत्र मूर्ति सदा देवी महालक्ष्मी नमोस्तुते। श्री गुरु चरण सरोज रज निज मन मुकुर सुधार वरनो रघुबर बिमल यश जोदायक फलचार बुद्धिहीन तनु जानिके सुमिरो पवन कुमार बल बुद्धि विद्या देहु मोहि हरहु कलेश विकार। सियापति रामचंद्र जी की जय शरणम नाथ मम संकट हरो हरि। बोले श्री गजानन स्वामी की जय। बैठ जाइए। Devotees, we proceed with our Chaupais, followed by Barha Akshar Mantra. प्रवेशी नगर की सब काज हृदय राखी कौशलपुर राजा रथ चरि सिया सहित जहाँ के सुमिरन तेरी पुनाश नमशतुहन वेद प्रकाश विश्वभरन पोषण कर जब तेरा राम राम जब तेरा राम ब्याही घर आई नित नव मंगल नूर बधाई सखा धर्म में यशरथ जाकी जीतन कहन कतहूँ रिपु ताकी जय राम श्री राम जय राम श्री राम जय जय राम जय राम जय जय राम राम जय जय सीता राम जय जय राम वह शोभाजु समझ सुख कहत न बने कभीश वरने शारद शेष सुधी सोरस जान महेश सिया पति रामचंद्र की जय शरणम बंदो पवन कुमार खलबन पावक ज्ञान घन जहाँ सुहृदय आगर बस ही राम शर चापधर ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय ॐ नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। 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 Krishna Hari Om Ram. Hari Om Ram Krishna Hari Om Ram. Hari Om Ram Krishna Hari Om Ram. Krishna Hari Om Ram. Hari Om Ram Ram Hari Om Ram. Hari Om Ram Krishna 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 Hari Om Ram. Hari Om Ram Ram Hari Om Ram. Hari Om Ram Krishna 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 Hari Om Ram. Hari Om Ram Ram Hari Om Ram. बोले श्री वासुदेव भगवान की जय. Now devotees, we will glorify the Guru. Simple bhajan, and the bhajan we call old time bhajan. Guru ji ki aarti utaro man lagaye ke, utaro man lagaye ke. Guru ji ki aarti utaru man lagaye ke. So, in the absence of the Guru, the physical presence of the Guru, all karmas could still be done, worship. So Guru ji ki aarti utaru man, in my mind, I offer my aarti to my Guru, wherever that Guru may be. And remember what the Guru Gayatri says, Ved Adi Guru Devaya Vidmahi, Param Guru Vedhimahi, Tanno Guru Prachodayat. There is a Diksha Guru, and yes, there are so many other Gurus. All the holy books are like Gurus that guide us. Ved Adi Guru Devaya Vidmahi. So the bhajan tells us something like that. All the Gurus, we offer obeisance. Guru ji ki aarti utaro man lagaye ke, utaro man lagaye ke. Guru ji ki aarti utaro man lagaye ke, utaro man lagaye ke. Shri Guru Charana Kamal Raghunandan. Shri Guru Charana Kamal Raghunandan. उनको मैं सेवा करूंगी मन लगाए के, करूंगी मन लगाए के. मैं सेवा करूंगी मन लगाए के, करूंगी मन लगाए के. गुरु जी की आरती उतारो मन लगाए के, उतारो मन लगाए के. सीता और राम गुरुजी, राधे और श्याम गुरुजी. सीता और राम गुरुजी, राधे और श्याम गुरुजी. उनकी मैं पूजा करूंगी मन लगाए के, करूंगी मन लगाए के. आरती उतारो मन लगाए के, उतारो मन लगाए के. ब्रह्मा और विष्णु आदि सब देवन. ब्रह्मा और विष्णु आदि सब देवन, उनको मैं आरती करूंगी मन लगाए के, करूंगी मन लगाए के। उनको मैं आरती करूंगी मन लगाए के, करूंगी मन लगाए के। आरती उतारो मन लगाए के, उतारो मन लगाए के। देवो आशीर्वाद गुरुजी अपने कर उठाए के, देवो आशीर्वाद गुरुजी अपने कर उठाए के। आशीर्वाद भक्तों अपने शिर नवाए के, अपने शिर नवाए के। लेवो आशीर्वाद भक्तों अपने शिर नवाए के, अपने शिर नवाए के। आरती उतारो मन लगाए के, उतारो मन लगाए के। गुरु जी की आरती उतारो मन लगाए के, उतारो मन लगाए के। बोली श्री गुरु महाराज की devotees. So we will focus on Gajanan, Matang Mahaganapati, simple Kirtanam. Jai 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 Gananayaka, Jai Jai Vigna Vinashaka, Gajavadana Gauri Nandan, Gajavadana Gauri Nandan, Gangadhar Shiva Shambhu Nandan. O Jai 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 Gananayaka, Jai Jai Vigna Vinashaka. Jai Shubha Mangaladayaka, Vidya Buddhi Pradayaka. Jai 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 Gananayaka, Jai Jai Vigna Vinashaka. Gajavadana Gauri Nandan, Gajavadana Gauri Nandan, Gajavadana Gauri Nandan, Gajavadana Gauri Nandan, Gangadhar Shiva Shambhu Nandan. Gangadhar Shiva Shambhu Nandan. Jai 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 Gananayaka, Jai Jai Vigna Vinashaka. Gajavadana Gauri Nandan, गजवदन गौरी नंदन गजवदन गौरी नंदन गजवदन गौरी नंदन गंगाधर शिव शंभु नंदन हे गंगाधर शिव शंभु नंदन जय 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 गणनायक जय जय विघ्न विनाशका जय शुभ मंगलदायक विद्या बुद्धि प्रदायक जय 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 गणनायक जय जय विघ्न विनाशका बोले श्री गजानन स्वामी की जय। देवी डिवोटीज, विजुअलाइज दुर्गा माता, लक्ष्मी माँ, सरस्वती माँ, दुर्गा भवानी माँ, जय जय काली माँ, काली कपालिनी माँ, जय जय काली माँ, दुर्गा भवानी माँ, जय जय काली माँ। हे दुर्गा भवानी माँ, जय जय काली माँ। काली कपालिनी माँ, जय जय काली माँ। काली कपालिनी माँ, जय जय काली माँ। दुर्गा भवानी माँ, जय जय काली माँ। परम शिवानी माँ, जय जय शानी माँ। परम शिवानी माँ, जय जय ईशानी माँ। हे जगत उद्धारिणी माँ, जय जय काली माँ। हे जगत उद्धारिणी माँ, जय जय काली माँ। हे दुर्गा भवानी माँ, जय जय काली माँ। परम शर्वाणी माँ, जय जय अंबिका माँ। परम शर्वाणी माँ, जय जय अंबिका माँ। तो जय जय चंडिका माँ। तो जय जय अंबिका माँ। हे परम शर्वाणी मह, जय जय अंबिका मह। हे जगदुधारिणी मह, जय जय काली मह। हे जगदुधारिणी मह, जय जय काली मह। हे दुर्गा भवानी मह, जय जय काली मह। दुर्गा भवानी मह, जय जय काली मह। बोले श्री आदिशक्ति नव दुर्गा माता की जय, महाकाली माता की जय। Devotees, we focus on Lakshmi Ma. Lakshmi Mata, as we have been having time and again, the goddess of wealth, prosperity. And in the month of Kartik in particular, Lakshmi Ma is worshipped. The month of Diwali. Diwali is approaching. So let's listen to what a bhajan says. धन धन लक्ष्मी महारानी, मैं पूजा करूं तुम्हारी। धन लक्ष्मी माँ, हे महारानी, मैं पूजा करूं तुम्हारी। I am worshipping you. In this context, we are doing what is called Vachik Puja, through Kirtan Bhajan, glorifying the Ma. And of course, Mansik Puja has to be there. So now we are worshipping you. Dhana Dhana Lakshmi Maharani, मैं पूजा करूं तुम्हारी। धन धन लक्ष्मी महारानी, मैं पूजा करूं तुम्हारी। जब कार्तिक मासो आई, तन थर थर करपत सहारी। जब कार्तिक मासो आई, तन थर थर करपत सहारी। ऋषियों ने विधि ये बताई, अग्नि पूजा करवाई। ऋषियों ने विधि ये बताई, अग्नि पूजा करवाई। धन धन लक्ष्मी महारानी, मैं पूजा करूं तुम्हारी। और मुख दियन बारी, फूलों से मंडप साजी। और मुख दियन बारी, फूलों से मंडप साजी। बड़े जगमग जगमग सारी, मन देखी देखी हर्षाई। बड़े जगमग जगमग सारी, मन देखी देखी हर्षाई। धन धन लक्ष्मी महारानी, मैं पूजा करूं तुम्हारी।
रामचंद्र घर आई, बन 14 बरस बिताई। श्री रामचंद्र घर आई, बन 14 बरस बिताई। संग लक्ष्मण सीता माई, जब दीप मलि आई। संग लक्ष्मण सीता माई, जब दीप मलि आई। धन धन लक्ष्मी महारानी, मैं पूजा करूं तुम्हारी। पर्वत नाले नदिया में, दिया छको जिसमें भारी। पर्वत नाले नदिया में, दिया छको जिसमें भारी। कह अवधपुरी नर नारी, प्रभु धन है भाग्य हमारी। कह अवधपुरी नर नारी, प्रभु धन है भाग्य हमारी। प्रभु धन है भाग्य हमारी। प्रभु धन है भाग्य हमारी। धन धन लक्ष्मी महारानी, मैं पूजा करूं तुम्हारी। मैं पूजा करूं तुम्हारी। मैं पूजा करूं तुम्हारी। जब कार्तिक मास आई, in the month of Kartik, which is going to begin, I think it's Wednesday, the bhajan is saying, Ma, we worship you specially, performing Agni Puja. This prescription has been given to us by the rishis. ऋषियों ने यह विधि बताई, अग्नि पूजा करवाई. So we worship you, Ma. ज्ञान शक्ति, लक्ष्मी माँ. और 6 मुख दियन बारी. We light 6 diyas in your name. We decorate everywhere. There's such beauty in this auspicious time. And everywhere lights are glittering and so on and so forth. 6 main diyas. The brilliance cannot be expressed. The joy, the excitement, the enthusiasm one experiences cannot be expressed in words, Ma. When Sri Ramchandra Ji, Sita Mata, Bhaiya Lakshman returned from the forest to Ayodhya Puri, we were told that Ayodhya Puri was lit up. And there were great rejoicings, celebrations taking place. The return of Sri Ram from the forest. The mountains, Parvat Nali Nadiyami, the mountains, the canals, the rivers, everywhere there was beauty. And that beauty is not only in a physical sense, but a sort of energy that emanated out of Mother Nitya, welcoming the Lord. And the inhabitants of Ayodhya Puri consider themselves to be highly blessed. Highly blessed. And the devotees, some declare that this is the origin of Diwali. So it's just to mention that from Devi Bhagavad perspective, when Lakshmi Ma came out of the ocean after it was churned, maybe I'll mention some of that to you in a short while. Lakshmi Mata was worshipped. But the return of Sri Ram, I want to draw it to a metaphysical interpretation that relates to every one of us. And this is where the celebration of Diwali, the concept of it, it cuts across all boundaries, if people could fully understand it. Now, the body is Ayodhya. We have said that time and again. Sri Ram represents spirituality. We mentioned that time and again. Also, Ram, hey Atma, Atma, hey Ram. But in the context of the metaphysical interpretation, Sri Ram represents spirituality, which, according to Ramayana, Sri Ram was banished by Kaikeyi, who symbolizes materialism. So in this very materialistic world, it goes without saying that spirituality is banished. We have many religious people, very few spiritual people. And once you are caught up in materialism, you cannot be spiritual. I'm not saying you may not be. You cannot be. Now, it doesn't mean to say you don't live in the material world and try to acquire whatever. But you see, the sense of possession, a lot of these material things dominate us. They control us. Our attitudes, our behavioral patterns are dictated by what we have. Not realizing that what we have, fickle and free, we can lose it at any moment. But this is the power of Maya, the illusion. We get carried away. You pray, but we pray for more materialism. And we become enslaved by it. Now that should not be. So in this context, Ramayana teaches us how Kaikeyi banished Sri Ram because she wanted the kingdom for her son. Materialism. Rajasic Prakriti. But Sri Ram went into the forest and he destroyed Ravan, etc. We all know the kathas. And he returned to Ayodhya Puri in triumph with Sita. Sita in this context representing the purified intellect, and Lakshman the power of concentration, yoga. When they returned to Ayodhya Puri after destroying all the evil forces, there was rejoicing. Ayodhya Puri was lit up. All the mountains, the mountain, Parbat, Nale, Nadia, or devotees, all those concepts relate to the human body. Yatha Pinde Tatha Brahmandi. So, Sri Ram could return to Ayodhya in India. But if Sri Ram doesn't return to this Ayodhya, nothing happens. I'm like a living dead. So when there is a return of spirituality, and notice I'm saying return. I don't know why it left in the first place. But you know why? Materialism banishes it. So Diwali, you have to understand the context in which it should be celebrated, the devotees. Return of spirituality. What is the mountain? The spine. Yeah? The rivers, Iranari, Pinglanari, Sushumna Nari. All the canals and so on. There are 72,000 channels of bioenergy, bioplasma, throughout the entire body. Those are the canals. The 6 diyas, Muladhara Chakra, Swadhisthana Chakra, Manipur, and Nahat and Vishuddha Chakra, Agya Chakra. These are the 6 diyas that need to be lit on the inside. Meaning what? The chakras need to be energized. And when this happens, when spirituality returns, these conditions prevail. You can light how many diyas you want on the outside, you will still be in darkness unless your inner diyas are lit. Now we know that you have different dimensions for Diwali, social, cultural, etc. Nothing is wrong. But if we don't gravitate toward the spiritual aspect, we're missing the boat totally. So for our whole life you could celebrate Diwali as lighting diyas on the outside, but remain in internal darkness. So when the bhajan tells us Sri Ram returned, it is not Diwali as Diwali, a festival of lights. There is that state of illumination when spirituality returns to Ayodhya, the physical body. Ayodhya, Sri Ram could return, but ignorance could still prevail. But in this Ayodhya, if spirituality returns, becomes dominant, then there could be no darkness. The 6 diyas are lit, Chamukha diyan bari, Jagamaga jagamag. Everything about you will be ecstatic and joyful. Anybody so? Even after Diwali devotees, we are all depressed and different emotions we have. We're not getting the essence of it. Because we are caught up with the externals. Externals. So, this bhajan relates to Diwali in the microcosm. And every day could be a Diwali for us. But you have to have these conditions existing. Let's get that clear. So, you can light a 6 diya, you can light 12, light 106, light 1,000. Light bulb, as many people do. Light up all about on the outside. But what happens to the inside? And the only way the inside could be lit up is with the return of spirituality. You can't use a lighter to light them diyas. No. And those diyas are not fueled by ghee or by oil or by wax or by electricity. The diyas, those 6 diyas, understand what I'm saying, devotees? It's an inner journey. So these 6 diyas, Muladhara chakra, base of the spine, Swadhisthana, pubic region, Manipur, the navel, Anahat, heart region, Vishuddha, throat region, and Agya chakra. These are the 6 diyas to be lit. And the rivers, Ira Nadi, Pingla Nadi, Sushumna Nadi, they connect these 6 chakras. And the canals, all the channels of bioenergy are all hooked up to these chakras. And all these main chakras are along the spine, Parvat, as a mountain. And what the mountain represents? When there is spirituality, spiritual yogic advancement. Yogic advancement. High state of yoga, meaning what? Identification with the divine. Now devotees, this Diwali is so beautiful, so deep, but it has become very much commercialized. It has become very much more cultural, which is okay. But as I said, you miss totally if you don't have the inner Diwali taking place. Now, not many people in today's society, because of certain reasons, financial and otherwise, could celebrate in the way they celebrated before. But you see this inside, anybody could celebrate it. You don't need anything to celebrate it except the willpower, the right practices, which is free. Man lifts himself by himself. Man sings himself by himself. So I want to put this to you, devotees, so that Lakshmi is inner. What is Lakshmi? Remember, 6 forms of spiritual wealth: tranquility of mind, serenity, control of the senses, endurance, faith, and renunciation of selfish actions and desires. When the 6 diyas are lit, these 6 forms of spiritual wealth become available to us. If the diyas are not lit, no. You have money, house, land, and everything here becomes a pain, a burden. You die and you leave it and you go. So understand what the whole concept is in the devotees. We need to be serious about these things and internalize. Hinduism is no joke. Hinduism is aimed at helping the individual to transcend the negativities of life. Nivritti marg, turn away. You could be in the world but not of the world. And devotees, think for yourselves and see how many times these material things cause us pain. It could cause anything otherwise except pain. Huh? Name today, fame today, ignominy, shame tomorrow. Position, down to the dust tomorrow. Wealth, pauper tomorrow. It happens like that. The world of duality. But when you go this way, devotees, there is a constancy, an equilibrium of mind, equanimity of mind. You're not affected. Now, it's not easy to reach there, but I'm telling you. So as you continue life, today happy, tomorrow sad, and I mentioned to somebody Murphy's Law. Anything that could go wrong will go wrong. And check and see, life is like that. No matter what you do, something must trip up. Bound to trip up. And you know what else I call those things? The speed bump in the expressway of life. Help us to slow down, take stock of where we are, we ain't overthinking. And just again, I keep emphasizing, nobody could do it for you. You can't do it for yourself. This is what I mean by top spinning in mud. In and out, always splat in mud. You wish nowhere. So devotees, all we can do is to put the lessons. And these lessons are so deep, so meaningful, and cut across all boundaries. But with the passing of time, rather than gravitating towards this type of teaching, we're gravitating towards like water, one any direction, to be dissipated. So, Diwali coming up again. But I am saying, every day could be Diwali. Every day should be Diwali. This is why the concept of Lakshmi Mata so important in our lives. Without that concept, there is no peace, no stability, no fulfillment, no tranquility, etc. So devotees, when we celebrate Diwali, I want you to pay attention to this. So when you light your first 6 diyas, some people say light 8. 8 Ashtalakshmi, like materialism. Ashtalakshmi, 8 forms of material wealth. 6 forms of spiritual wealth. The bhajan says, Aur cha mukhadiyan bari. Cha, 6 diyas. And this is why you can relate it to the inside, to the 6 chakras. Inner illumination. Devotee, this is so beautiful. And simiti, step by step, you transcend all the nonsense of this all the extra noise of this very, very vicious world. You find your peace. If not, you'll be drowning daily in all the noise and all the negativities. So devotees, when the Ayodhya-basi, they say, Prabhu, dhanya hai bhagya hamari. Dhanya hai bhagya hamari. When she reached to that point of spirituality, Sri Ram returns, Ayodhya is lit up. All the factors are right. That is blessedness. What else again you need? You need nothing. You need nothing. So devotees, think about this Diwali from a different perspective. I said this before. I said it many times before. But I am hoping that as you progress, you mature, you'll be able to appreciate it in a better way. Once I'm here, I'll keep on saying it. Because I'm hoping that as people continue to mature, spiritually and otherwise, it will impact more upon you. But the journey is inward. Pritam hai tere tan andar, kya khoje ban parbat kandar, ulat dekha gata mahi. Look inside. Okay? So devotees, this is the Diwali message from 2 weeks before. Right? You have time to prepare yourself. And as I said, every evening, every day, when you light diya for Lakshmi Ma, think along these lines. No say, Lakshmi Ma, give me more money now. Let me win the lotto na ma. Give me more land now. That is spider spinning its web. You get trapped in it. Do what you have to do. What is for you will come to you. But what is important, if you surrender to that Lord, spirituality, these things don't bind you. They free you. They have no effect upon you. You could turn your back on it at any point in time. And this is why we call it Gyan Shakti, power of wisdom. Gyan Shakti. So devotees, life is like that. So Lakshmi Mata, Saraswati Ma, I want to glorify Saraswati Ma. Same Shakti, one Parashakti. But Saraswati Ma, we keep saying, is knowledge with application. So if I learn all these things, or I hear all these things, and I don't apply, I'm just regurgitating. I'm wasting time. This is why Saraswati Shakti is important. If you have assimilated the message, how do you apply it? Saraswati Shakti. We visualize Ma Saraswati. Jai 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 Mata Saraswati. Jai Shubhadayini Vadadayini Hansavahini Padmasana Mata Veena Pustaka Dharini Jai Shubhadayini Vadadayini Hansavahini. Mata Saraswati's vehicle is the Hans. Hans, pure white, milk white in color. Even sometimes the milk could be a little off-white. But the Hans is pure white. Knowledge, spirituality, symbolized by the color white. Pure. And I don't want to elaborate too much, but remember, white is the basis of all colors. Everything else emanates out of white. But of interest to us should be, the Hans has a special capacity. In this beak, it is said there is an enzyme. If you mix milk and water and give it to the swan, the Hans, it releases the enzyme into this mixture of milk and water. And that enzyme helps the milk to coagulate so that the Hans can extract all the milk and leave the water behind. Symbolizing discriminative power also. Wisdom. The power of application. The sense to do what to do in the right way. Many people can do whatever. You think you're doing it right. Are you? Until we start to bore holes in what you do. Then you say you're very judgmental. No. Many people in their own head think they do everything right. Good, I'm good. You have a little bit of knowledge, but most times application is poor. Poor. And you fail. You fail. So too in life, without right application, nothing happens. So question is, how you light in the 6 gears? The knowledge is here. What about the application? You have to have that Hans, the power to withdraw from so many things that distract us and bind us. So devotees, these words in this kirtan, the bhajan, have very, very deep meaning. Basically, what this is indicating to us, vairagya. Don't be distracted. Jaya 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 Mata Saraswati, Jaya Shubhadayini Varadayini, Jaya Shubhadayini Varadayini, Jaya 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 Mata Saraswati, Jaya Shubhadayini Varadayini, Jaya Shubhadayini Varadayini. Hansavahini Padmasana Mata, Hansavahini Padmasana Mata, Veena Pustaka Dharini, Jaya Shubhadayini Varadayini, Jaya Shubhadayini Varadayini, Jaya 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 Mata Saraswati. तू ही काली, तू ही दुर्गा, तू ही काली, तू ही माता पार्वती, सकल जगत की पालन करनी, सकल जगत की पालन करनी, विद्या बुद्धि दायिनी, जय शुभदायिनी वरदायिनी, जय शुभदायिनी वरदायिनी, जय 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 माता सरस्वती। ब्रह्मा विष्णु महेश शेष सब, ब्रह्मा विष्णु महेश शेष सब, तेरे ही गुणगान करे। हम सबका कल्याण करो महा, हम सबका कल्याण करो महा, विद्या बुद्धि दायिनी, जय शुभदायिनी वरदायिनी, जय शुभदायिनी वरदायिनी, जय 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 माता सरस्वती, जय शुभदायिनी वरदायिनी। हंसवाहिनी पद्मासन माता, हंसवाहिनी पद्मासन माता, वीणा पुस्तक धायिनी, जय शुभदायिनी वरदायिनी, जय शुभदायिनी वरदायिनी, जय शुभदायिनी वरदायिनी. So you see, devotees, the three Shaktis, Durga, Lakshmi, Saraswati, and even Kali Ma. Durga, we have mentioned, is Ichha. If you don't have the willpower, that determination, what we call mumukshutva, that intense yearning to take yourself to a different level spiritually, you're not going anywhere. So you have to have that determination, that will. And this is why in life sometimes so many problems confront us. Either we are knocked over by these problems, or we develop that internal, intestinal fortitude, that determination. Let me go forward. And you strengthen yourself, you discover powers within you, and you can overcome negativities. These things are only transient, you know. They're not real, you know. All these things, the importance of all this is to help you to develop to a different level. And if you don't develop, you're going to continue to have all these problems. I keep saying that. There are lessons you have to learn in life. Lessons we all have to learn in life. So devotees, trials and tribulations are there. So Ichha Shakti, Kalima, time. Everything takes place in time. Patience is a great virtue. Alright? In time, everything happens. Bada nahi insan, bada nahi Bhagwan. Asman dharti se kehta, samay bada balwan. Today you think things bad, have patience, wait, do the right things, continue life. Then you realize one day to come, whatever was, well, it wasn't. And if you think today what you have is what you have, that is. One day to come, you get up and realize that it isn't. Time. Time teaches us all these things, devotees. Time. So, Shakti Kali. So, Ichha Shakti, Kali Ma. Then Lakshmi Ma. What we call her Gyan, wisdom. The application of all the principles and so on. Yeah? And Saraswati Ma. The principles are there with Lakshmi concept. Saraswati, the power of application. We need the three Shaktis, so to speak. 4. But Kali Ma is base, the time, so to speak. And everybody has to have patience. Simiti, simiti, jal bharhita lava. Ramayana tells us. Drop by drop, almost imperceptibly, the lakes are filled. Not in a rush. Doesn't happen. And if you don't have patience, you achieve very little. Or you destroy what is already there. Remember, I told you a story of 3 monkeys. By now must be 4 monkeys or 5 monkeys. They got a balata plant and they planted it. And they're so impatient, watering it every day, 3 days, 4 days. At the end of 4 days, you couldn't wait. They plowed the balata plant to see how far into the soil the root had gone. And what they did? By so doing, kill the plant. No balata. You think we behave differently? These principles, devotees, are taught to us by scriptures. Right? No matter how much you fertilize a plant, it will be when the time is right. If you over-fertilize it, you will kill it. You have to strike that balance. Patience is everything. So understand, you do the right things, and you make use of the Shaktis that are in us. All the powers are in us, but we don't use them. Hardly ever do we use them. Awaken the powers in the devotees. When you awaken those powers, you know what happens? Everything becomes beautiful. Beautiful. So I want you to understand when we say Jagoma, not only wake up Kundalini. Kundalini is the sum total of all these Shaktis, personalized energy. But that in itself is Durga, Lakshmi, Saraswati, Kali. Kali. And therefore, we have to tap into that energy, awaken that power. Right, devotees? So I want you to get a different understanding when we say Jagoma. Jago. What you're trying to do is to awaken the powers in you. Durga, Lakshmi, Saraswati. Controlled by Kali, time. Jago, jago, maha. Jago, jago, maha. Jago, jago, ma janani. Jago, jago, ma, jago, jago, ma, janani. जगत उद्धारिणी माता दुर्गा जगत उद्धारिणी माँ। तो जागो जागो माँ, जागो जागो माँ, जागो जागो माँ जननी। हे गौरी देवी रणचंडी देवी, हे गौरी देवी रणचंडी देवी, हे शिव रमन जागो माँ, हे शिव रमन जागो माँ, हे शिव रमन जागो माँ, हे शिव रमन जागो माँ। जागो जगत उद्धारिणी माँ, जागो जगत उद्धारिणी माँ। सो जागो जागो माँ, जागो जागो माँ, जागो जागो माँ जननी। हे दुर्गा देवी, हे काली देवी, हे लक्ष्मी देवी, हे शारदा देवी, हे गौरी देवी रणचंडी देवी, हे शिव रमन जागो माँ, हे शिव रमन जागो माँ, हे शिव रमन जागो माँ, हे शिव रमन जागो माँ। जागो जगत उद्धारिणी माँ, जागो जगत उद्धारिणी माँ। जागो जागो माँ, जागो जागो माँ, जागो जागो माँ जननी। जागो जागो माँ जननी। जगत उद्धारिणी माता दुर्गा जगत उद्धारिणी माँ। So devotees, from what I have said just now, you go to this kirtan when we say Durga Devi, Kali Devi, Lakshmi Devi, Sharda Devi. It is not that Durga, you wake up Durga inside you, some form. You should understand what I am saying here. And when we do the kirtan, whatever, if Kundalini is awakened, then Durga Shakti, that willpower is awakened. Lakshmi Shakti is awakened. Saraswati Shakti is awakened. Meaning what we spoke about, knowledge with application. Saraswati, the 6, Lakshmi Ma, the 6 diyas being lit, etc. Kali Ma, time, the substratum. This is what we mean when we do Rag Kirtan. You know, waking Durga Ma is sleeping. Kali Ma is sleeping. The powers in us that are symbolized by these forms that are asleep. I want you to understand carefully what I'm telling you, all devotees. So when you see you thinking, I don't know if you think at all, I mean, I don't want to be judgmental. When I say, Jago ma, I wonder if some people think Kali ma sleeping, you're waking up Kali ma. Huh? You're waking up Durga ma. That is preposterous. You could wake up Devi. In the inner Shakti you're waking. Devi is always awake. Always awake. We who are asleep. We are the ones who are asleep. So devotees, even the kirtan we do, you have to understand that these things have different significance. Application to the individual. Now, I mean, I can't take everybody to a high level one time, I'm trying. But some people, you prefer clap and sing and do nothing about this kind of thing. Right? Nice kirtan, nice rhythm, pataks, go ahead. The superficial part of it. Okay. But there must come a point in time when you need to go deeper in the devotees. You need to go deeper. But I keep saying, how long are we going to stay in preschool? So devotees, remember, all these things I'm saying here come back again to the same point. Man lives himself by himself. Man sings himself by himself. You're on your own. I can't do it for you. Nobody could do it for you. And I will tell you, if you don't do it, you lose out. You sink. If you do it, you lift yourself. You're on your own journey. Life is not about eating, drinking, making merry when you're dead berry. Animals live like that, not human beings. We are the highest form of creation. Let's live up to that expectation. And if we don't, as Ramayana says, you know, Kalhi karmi ishwari mithya dosh lagai. When things don't work, we fail, we fall by the side, what people say? Kalahi, time bad boy. Karmahi, bad karma. Ishwari is what God wants. We make excuses. But we have explained already, yes, those factors are important. But if you don't exist, where is Kal? Where is time? Where is action? And you think God has time to worry about me? He is impartial witness. He is impartial witness. Karma doesn't have it happen of its own accord. We create karma. So in other words, it all goes back to the individual. You, me, every one of us. We are responsible. Take responsibility. Then you can change everything. And the idea is, you can be in the world, but not of the world. Many people think when we say this thing, we say, you shouldn't have money, don't have land, don't have this, don't have that. You know? Sometimes you wonder how people could think like that. What we are saying, you could have whatever, but the sense of possession, that affects your thinking, your behavioral patterns, that is the bad part. You could have the world, but once it doesn't influence and affect your attitudes and so on, nothing is wrong with that. You have no world. You're in the world, but not of the world. It's not yours. You're passing through. So devotees, in today's world, plenty stress. Plenty people in depression. Mind problems, etc., etc. And Hinduism has inbuilt in it these values that can help us. I mean, if you understand all these things, you have to go find a psychiatrist and psychologist, no? Work it within yourself, all the knowledge is there. But again, we depend on others. So what my problem is, others cause it. So I go by others and try to get them to help me with my problems, and I complicate my problems. Devotees, so bear this in mind, and I'll just, this morning I don't want to go too late. We have a very busy schedule ahead of us today. I just want to point out that Tulsi Puja is going to begin Wednesday. It's Tuesday or Wednesday? Wednesday. So Kartik month starts on Wednesday. It's a very auspicious practice to worship Tulsi. Now, you hear all kind of thing already. Ganesh Utsav just finished. They said, put Tulsi in Ganesh Prasad and a whole set of thing, and Tulsi laugh at Ganesh. And devotees, Mule tu sarva tirthani, Sakha tu sarva devata, Patte tu sarva yagyani, Tulsi tu namamiham. There's a mantra that says, at the root of the Tulsi, Mule tu sarva tirthani, all the holy places reside. Sakha tu sarva devata, on the branches of the Tulsi, all the devatas. Patte tu sarva yagyani, all the leaves of the Tulsi represent different yagyas, sacrifices that they may be. Tulsi tu namamiham. I bow to you, O Tulsi. So, of course, you should understand by now that Kashi and Vrindavan, Mathura, you can't sit in Utari Tulsi. What is meant by that? By worshipping Tulsi, right? The blessings you get by going Kashi, by going Vrindavan, Rameshwaram, Badrinath, wherever, you get the blessings by worshipping Tulsi. Blessings of pilgrimage by worshipping Tulsi. So where the Tulsi plant is, the root of Tulsi, that is blessed, a blessed place. By worshipping Tulsi, Sakha tu sarva devata, all the devatas are worshipped. By worshipping Tulsi, all the yagyas performed in a very simple, beautiful way, without any elaboration, no stress. And here, many people won't have the wherewithal to do all the pilgrimage and all the big yag and so on. Hinduism provides you with an alternative. And even if you could go all about, remember the bhajan says, Pritam hai teri tan andar, I say it again, kya khoji ban parvata kandar, ulat dekh ghat mahi. Right? That beloved, that Lord is inside. Why are you going all mountain cave and climbing high mountain, you go fall over and dead? Yeah, dead one day. But different things you do, and all you need to do, that's the hardest part, look inside. Look inside. Kya khoje ban parvat kandar, ulat dekh ghat mahi. Turn you, gaze inward. So devotees, this is why again even in Gita, Bhagavan said, Patram pushpam phalam tuyam. He didn't say to offer 21 laddu if you want to, or 11 or whatever. You could offer whatever. What he's saying, Patram pushpam phalam tuyam, he has leveled the playing field. A person who doesn't have the wherewithal could offer simple fruit. A simple leaf, like a tulsi. You get blessings for doing that. Because God doesn't need anything. It's our attitudes, the spirit of sacrifice that we have. So therefore, devotee, this is another incident, another situation where Tulsi Puja, even the ordinary child, ordinary people who are not in any high bracket in society, it had to get a Tulsi plant. Plant your Tulsi, right? And long time we say, lipe underneath Tulsi, now we can't get Goober. But clean underneath Tulsi now. And worship, puja, good morning and evening. Put chandan, offer flowers, offer water. Some people want to offer milk and tulsi. Don't offer milk and you go kill the tulsi. Offer water. You do water plant with milk. Right? Offer water, tulsi, chandan, incense, light the diya. And in the month of Kartik, you do a special tulsi puja. I want to suggest that you light that diya with ghee. With ghee. No use no wax and thing. No commercialism, no all kind of diya you get in for Diwali. You have to put no oil, you have to mess up your place. I see the advertisement and thing. That's to sell. There's a reason for the fuel that we use. So you can light the diya, not too close to the tulsi. And devotees, Tulsi Mata mantra, we have said it many times. Om, Srim, Hrim, Klim, Aim, Vrindavanyai, Swaha. And all know it? Say it to me here. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling very good today. That at least I'll learn 1 month. Insanely good. Very good. So that's all you need to say. And worship Tulsi Ma. And devotees, we don't tell people how to live, but it is suggested that for the month of Kartik, you try to fast. Now what many of you call fasting is not eating interdicted food. Right? If that's the case, we'll be fasting for the whole life. But this month of Kartik, devotees, you try to avoid. If you notice, even is McDonald's, KFC, there's a special veggie burger. Because Hindus are supposed to not be eating all them chicken kind of thing. Right? Keep a proper fast if you want, Abstain. A man is a product of his thoughts. The thoughts a person has to a great extent dependent on the food he eats. And our next discourse, food has 6 folds. I won't go all there. Yeah? So this is why when we do pujas and so on, we maintain a different type of diet. Sattvic bhojanam if possible. Sattvic bhojanam. You don't have to stay without salt and thing. Go ahead. But staying without salt is a good thing too. You choose your diet, but what we are saying, maintain that discipline. As you call it, a fast. maintain a fast. No interdicted food, no alcohol, etc. Now remember, when you do that, it's not for God you're doing that. You're doing it for yourself. So make a proper sacrifice and worship Tulsi Ma. And devotees, I'm not one to tell you, but I'll tell you. If you put your mind and really worship Tulsi, whatever legitimate desires you have, you pray, fulfillment comes. Fulfillment comes. Tulsi is a representation of Lakshmi Ma. But again, I'll tell you that, but I suggest, you pray, Ma, you know what is best. Do what is best for me, Ma. But if you want to ask, no problem. Some people can't pray without asking. No problem. You have that freedom to do that. Yeah? But if you sincerely worship Tulsi, and this is not old talk, we can tell you from our own experiences too. Whatever you put your mind on, fulfillment comes. But I'm telling you, don't put your mind on something different every day. You know, sometimes I pray for this today, tomorrow I pray for that, next year I pray for that, you pray for the whole world, boy. No. Rolling stone gathers no more. Put it simple like that. You have to focus. Something you genuinely want to pray for, yes, fulfillment can come. Keep that focus for the whole month. Okay? And devotees, as I said, morning and evening, I'm suggesting that. I could say morning, lunchtime and evening, 3 Sandhya. If you can't do that, morning, morning, lunchtime, evening, you choose. You choose. And then sometimes again they ask, well, if I can't be, I'm not home 6 o'clock in the evening, I can lie there 4 o'clock. Lie eating, man. Lakshmi Mata always there. Worship. And I feel, devotees, honestly, that any time if I can get a feeling, I get a bhav, the feeling, I'll worship. Just 5, 6, 10 times for the day I will worship. My bhav, what my feelings tell me. Yeah? But don't be lazy. So once you sincerely worship, miracles do take place. Miracles do take place. So from Wednesday, Tulsi Puja. But that does not mean to say you can't do Tulsi Puja today, tomorrow, and after Kartik. Tulsi should be worshipped every day. But people can't have that, they can't keep that tension going now. So we say, okay, Kartik month, I'll try for Kartik self. And when you see the miracles that could take place, hopefully you will keep up Tulsi Puja for all time. This is one of the reasons why, devotee, the power of Tulsi, when we do pujas and so on, many people, sometimes you don't have it. I'm telling you, you can always put Tulsi plant in puja. Always the power of Tulsi. Where Tulsi is, there exists prosperity. So, I will just wrap it up with this, devotees. I told you this already. I like to frighten people sometimes too. So, when I lived in Five Rivers, there was a lady she come by me a lot. Yeah. Now, she had a yard filled with Tulsi. Blossoming all about. Many of you will see that, right? And imagine that scent of Tulsi early in the morning time. Right? She would take care of it, Tulsi and so on. Everything was very good with the family. Everything was good. So one day a neighbor passing, but I call her neighbor, I don't know where she come from. She say, you have nice Tulsi, give me one now. Give me a plant. The lady said, well, take it now. Mistake. Take any plant you want. And this lady went and she pulled out the plant and she carried it away. And devotees, coincidence, we don't know. From that day, Tulsi started to dry in her yard. And not only that, husband got sick. And as Tulsi drying, so the money drying up. Like a blight hit that home. And by the time all the Tulsi died, husband died. She was left penniless. Prosperity gone from her life in more ways than one. Now, I'm saying this because I'm putting it to you. You see Tulsi, where Tulsi is, that place is blessed. If you can't have, if you concrete all about, at least we'll put it in a pot self and keep it. And keep it there is a blessing for your place. There's a blessing for your place. And once Tulsi is there, and if you worship even better, you are guaranteed of peace, stability, Lakshmi. Yeah. And for me, if I see Tulsi drying, I get very, very agitated. I love to see Tulsi blooming everywhere. Devotees, There's a different feeling with Tulsi. And I do think this is just purely psychological. But I don't accept anything just like that. From experience, I'm telling you. So, get your Tulsi. Keep it in your place. Right? Worship Paitamata in this form. And Diwali incomplete without Tulsi. Okay? And try to inculcate the practice in children also. And devotees, since I was about 3-4 years of age, I mean, there's no boasting. I was reading Ramayana since I was 4 years. I couldn't understand anything I said, but I could read. When I sit down by the book which almost by my mouth, that by my mouth so big. Yeah. My parents all from since that time make me light there every evening by the Tulsi. Every evening. And when you do it, you're getting something, you know what? Until it became the habit. And then afterwards, I get a little older, I started to show off, put on dhoti and thing, and go and light there every evening. And if somebody watching me more, I stand for 1 foot and put anything, show off more. But we start doing it. And devotees, most times up to now, that habit is in me. I'm 75 going on. I still do it. There's a different feeling you get with that Tulsi. So don't disrespect Tulsi. You may think it's only a tree. It's not only a tree. Not only a tree. So we have an opportunity to practice. Fight it. Okay, devotees? Tulsi Puja. Boli si Tulsi Maharani ki. So devotees, I'll conclude here for this morning. And but you'll get your announcements when we are finished. We'll have your Vibhuti as usual. Come forward and take a Vibhuti. Please all stand, devotees. We'll do Jai Jagadisha Hare. Prarthana. That is standard. Re. Yeah. You want to see sharp? Right there. Yeah. Acha. So we'll join together. Om Jai Jagadish Hare. And devotees come forward, take your arti, Vibhuti.
Hare
हरे शिव राम सखी प्रभु त्रिविध ताप निवारण हे विभु अज जनेश्वर यादव पाहि मां शिव हरे विजयं कुरु मे वरं शिव हरे विजयं कुरु मे वरं प्रतिदिनं कुशलं जय मङ्गलं प्रतिदिनं कुशलं जय मङ्गलम् मंगलम भगवान विष्णु मंगलम गरुध्वज मंगलम पुंडरीकाक्ष मंगलाय तनुहरि ओम लाभस्तेषां जयस्तेषां कुतस्तेषां पराजय येषाम् इन्दिवर्षां हृदयस्थो जनार्दनम् ओम सर्वे भवन्तु सुखिनः सर्वे सन्तु निरामया सर्वे भद्राणि पश्यन्तु मा कश्चित् दुःखभाग् भवेत् ओ मंत्रहीनम क्रियाहीनम भक्तिहीनम गणेश्वर हे परमेश्वरी सदाशिव हे जनार्दन हे कपीश्वर हे अग्नीश्वर यत्पूजितं मया देवा हे देवी परिपूर्णं तदस्तु मे ओम असतो मा सद्गमय तमसो मा ज्योतिर्गमय मृत्युर्मा अमृतं गमय ओम त्वमेव माता च पितः त्वमेव त्वमेव बन्धुश्च सखा त्वमेव त्वमेव विद्या द्रविणं त्वमेव त्वमेव सर्वं मम देव देव ॐ शान्तिः 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 हरि ओम। गर्व से कहो, गर्व से कहो, गर्व से कहो, बोलिए श्री स्वाहा माता की, सच्चे सनातन धर्म की। भाई जाइए प्रीवियस डिवोटीज। So devotees, as we conclude this morning, let me say firstly, Pooja, Dev, happy birthday. Today is Pooja's birthday. So Pooja has been coming with us from Digga Martin. They come regularly, our services, etc. Pooja, my god brother. Blessings, Pooj, and keep the journey going. And may you have many more years ahead of you. The most we can say is happy birthday and blessings. And we wish you all the best as you continue life's journey. Devotees, also this morning I was just told that there's a sale, a social services sale on the outside, right, in front. So that, you know, remember we have been telling you that we are trying to raise funds for the children's home. So almost everything possible we are trying to do because funding is challenging. And we don't want to have the children in the home and they are suffering for things. We make a sacrifice to make sure that they are provided with whatever they need. So as such, the Social Services Committee work very, very hard. So time and again we have sale. So this sale is this morning. And credit available or credit dead? All right, credit available. So we trust you. You know, maybe you didn't come prepared for it, but it will be given to you on credit if there is anything you want, and next week you can bring the money, hopefully. Right? Otherwise, we have some individuals within the temple who are collectors. They know how to do it. Right? Okay, so devotees, whatever the sale, I wasn't told what it was, but that's what it is. Grocery items. Who knows about it? Right, okay. Look, all I'm doing in Bagli. Alright, so grocery items, so you don't have to go grocery. So we ask you to try your best to patronize it. And remember, there's this flea market on the 8th of November, and the raffle is also on. All these things, and remember that those of you who want to donate in whatever form, it will be appreciated. Right? All of us, we make effort in various ways to keep the home running. There's a part of our sacrifice that we make in giving back to society. Okay? So, please patronize whatever is available. Also, next week, Sunday morning, there is no service. We're having a Diwali program in the evening. So everybody is invited for next week, Sunday evening. What time we starting? I have to say, okay. So, we have to light the 6th year before we start now. So I am saying about 5:45. Right? We just do a little havan. The ceremony, the celebration will take the place of a simple havan we'll do. And members of Gyan Deepak, they are practicing very hard. Some hardly. But they have 2 days again to practice, and they will be performing. And we need to support them, and everybody come out and lend some support. We shouldn't be going very late into the night, right? Maybe by 8 o'clock, everything should be finished. If we start 6 o'clock, the program might finish by 7. Right? So 7:30, 8, right? We invite you to come and lend some support to members of Gyan Deepak. This is your temple, and they get the opportunity to perform on their own. So the program is being prepared, and we look forward to having all of you join together with us. Then the following Sunday, there is no service. That is the day before Diwali, because people have to clean their house and things. And some have to take a week before, so imagine how you see it at your house. Okay? But whatever, but Govardhan Puja, Tuesday, the 21st. Right? So we're having Govardhan Puja the day after Diwali. It's not a holiday. Monday is the holiday. Puja will start around 5 o'clock. And people, you could make your offerings and so on as you normally do. So Govardhan Puja on the 21st of October. So that's the following Tuesday. Alright? So devotees, we'll see you all, hopefully we see you all next week, Sunday, for the Diwali program. And we want everybody to come and become part of it. Okay? Alright, I'll leave out anything? I'm not good at announcement now. Good? Alright. So devotees, blessings to you all. Maybe service might start back the Sunday after Diwali. Most likely. Sunday morning service, that is. But we are still meeting as it was. So, do come and continue to become part of the journey. May Mata Saraswati, Mata Durga, Mata Lakshmi, and Mahakali Ma protect each of you. Make preparation for wonderful Diwali celebrations. Let it be different this year. Different. More internal than external. Okay? Blessings. Stand up, boy. Yeah, no worry there. Alright, so normally we tell us, so devotees, see to everybody, have a safe journey back home. Blessings.